Hello everyone, this is Timber Jedi, and today I want to go over a few things I'd like to say about this awesome news that we have gotten ourselves some more Legends characters turned into Black Series figure and giving more love to the expanded universe. So let's go over two of the characters I think definitely do deserve the spot in these four options. But I also want to go over two characters I think that they could have picked someone else instead, and I'll go over those. So let me go over the two characters that I think are just fine being released. So we'll skip past Luke. Okay, so this is Jack. If I'm pronouncing names wrong, please forgive me because my mouth and sometimes doesn't want to work properly, so forgive me. So this is the Green Bunny. There we go. It's the Green Bunny. So let me first say this character in itself is sort of kind of become a meme or a way of talking down to people who like the expanded universe and Legends as like, look, it's a green bunny. Look how the old Star Wars was weird and dumb and whatnot. And so I'm not gonna get too much into that. But the first thing I gotta say is I'm not too familiar with this character. I heard of him and I've seen some images of him, but I don't know much about the how the character is. So I can't speak on if he's like an awesome character or if he's a bad character or anything like that. So I don't have much to say on that part. But what I can talk about is basically how awesome this figure looks. And I think just the fact of how awesome this figure looks is probably going to get me to get this figure. I'm definitely planning on getting this figure. So let's look at him. I mean, look at his head sculpt. He looks pretty awesome. The shoulder plates, his little chest piece here looks great. The gloves, the entire outfit in itself is just awesome to me. I think I don't know. I just like the idea of this character, a humanoid green space bunny. So, if you guys don't like this character, or if you do like this character, it's on you really. But for me, I'm getting this. I think he looks pretty awesome and badass. So, I mean, here's some more. Here's another shot, another picture, and yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm getting it. Okay, we're gonna skip past Maul. We'll come back to him later. All right, this is a character from Crimson Empire. Now, from what I understand, there is a video I watched earlier, or last night or something like that. Was it earlier? Yeah, it was earlier. I'll leave a link to that video going over this. Connor Jax. This is the name of the figure, but the problem is, though, this is not the actual figure name. This is the name of the bad guy. Well, I guess technically they're kind of bad guys. I need to reread Crimson Empire because I was kind of like I had to reread it again to like go over it again. But yeah, this character is. I got the name right here. I'll just put the name up here because I can't pronounce it that well because my mouth doesn't like to pronounce stuff sometimes. But yeah, let's just go ahead and go over how the figure looks. First of all, I have to say again. Okay, basically, let me first say this so I don't repeat myself. All these figures look great, no doubt about it. The leg armor looks good. The hands has this nice shine to the helmet, the armor. The simple cloth. I like the two-tone they got going on. It looks pretty nice. His double-bladed sword looks pretty good. I think the one thing that might be kind of an issue for this particular figure is the head or helmet. First things, from what pictures we do have, this looks like this is just a solid piece. This is not going to be a helmet with a head underneath. I guess it just saves costs. There's a bunch of other figures that have helmets that you just can't take off, and I think it's just to save cost pretty much. But either way, it still looks pretty good, and I think the other problem is when it comes to where you can kind of see where it's coming down, reaching the chest. I do see that limiting what you can do with the posing, mainly for where you want to put the head. I kind of see you can't really go this way, you can't look up, or you can't look down. So this more likely is gonna restrict a lot. But other than that, looks pretty good, I have to say. Once I go over it, go over the book or whatever again, I can't speak, I will definitely like to get this figure. Alright, so let's go at the top. Alright. Now, I'm going to give my reasons why I think these two characters could have easily been replaced with other characters. So, the first one is we got Luke Skywalker here from the Thrawn trilogy, Heir to the Empire, the first book. Really awesome. I don't have to go into depth how awesome that was. But this is a twofer, by the way. You got Luke here. Looks pretty good. I like it. Pretty simple. Got his green lightsaber. And he comes with a Sarmiri. Sometimes my mouth doesn't want to pronounce stuff, but I guess you guys already realized that by now. Which, for the most part, looks good. It looks like it should, go over top his shoulders, which what they do sometimes, because these guys can, they have, this ability where they can, block force energy, or something. I gotta, go over their lore. But they basically can stop the force. They make this bubble, pretty much. Pretty cool. And it looks pretty good for the most part, I have to say. Now, the thing is, this could have been a different character. Because I think for both the characters I'm talking about, they'll just be easily recognizable. And for those who haven't really dove into the expanded universe, these will be characters that can be instantly recognizable and will probably still be pretty good sellers. So I think that's the main reason why they picked him and the other character I want to talk about. But again, this character, they could have gone with Mara Jade, which, just bring us a Mara Jade figure, please. I would love to add a Mara Jade figure to my collection. They could have added Ben Skywalker. These are some of these characters I'm going to mention are going to be from different book series and all that, pretty much. So, you could have had a I'm drawing blanks sometimes, but there's so many other characters from the expanded universe they could add. They could have added a I'm just gonna. I got the images in my head, but for some reason I can't pronounce the name, so I'm just gonna put them right here, and that's who I say they could have easily put in this slot. So, sorry guys. Sometimes my brain doesn't want to work, especially right on cue sometimes, and I'm kind of trying to do this live, well, live-ish. But let's just go ahead and go down to the next character. Darth Maul from Darth Maul. And this right here is the Sith Apprentice. And first of all, again, this figure looks awesome. Really awesome. The lighting, I hope he looks just as good in different lighting as he does in this lighting, because the way the black is with his tattoos, the redness of his skin, just looks Oh, looks so epic, man, I gotta say. The sculpt for his chest looks really good. His six-pack, his abs, his arm muscles, man, he looks like a beast right now. And we get a good close-up of his face right here. He's got that smirk, or not really smirk, but kind of like, again, can't speak. But yeah, he's got that look like he's ready for a fight. He's ready for it. And the fact that his dual blade lightsaber can come apart into two looks really good. And little belly button. I had to point that out. His outfit looks really awesome in itself. But again, the same thing with like Luke Skywalker. There's a lot of Darth Maul figures. And this is basically, I'm thinking kind of like they thought like this would just be an alternative look that could be an easy seller for those who were pretty familiar with Darth Maul. Because, like Luke Skywalker, Darth Maul is a fairly popular character and would most likely be a fairly easy seller, especially for those who haven't read the expanded universe or not too in depth with it. And this could have easily been replaced with Darth Plagueis, which would be really awesome because Darth Plagueis in himself is very recognizable, especially from that awesome book, Darth Plagueis. Also for the fact that he's mentioned on screen in one of the most quoted dialogue. Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Like, everyone from the prequel era, everyone who watched the prequels when they were young, know that by heart. And having a Darth Plagueis figure, oh my goodness, that would just look awesome. But again, that's just me thinking. Another character, like a really awesome Sith character, they could have gone with Darth Bane. And Darth Bane is a very... The Darth Bane trilogy, high up on the list of like awesome books. And he is another character that has been mentioned in Dave Filoni's Clone Wars. Please do not make a Darth Bane based off how he looked in Dave Filoni's Clone Wars. He did not supposed to look like Shredder, okay? Sorry, I don't like that look of Darth Bane. I hate it. But let's try to keep things pretty positive when I'm talking about Darth Bane. They could have gone with a very standard Darth Bane. Basically, what he was based off on, like the cover art for the books, or they could have done his armor. I can't think of the name on the top. It's not Basculus. Was it Basculus armor? I'm thinking it was like a living type of armor, pretty much. That could have been cool. And if you get like a pretty cool design of his double-bladed lightsaber, his curved hilt lightsaber. For some reason, I started thinking about Darth Xana for some reason. I don't know what happened there. Ooh, actually, that could have been... But no, I think Darth Bane would probably been a better choice. Okay, either way, like, Luke Skywalker and Darth Maul could have been replaced with other characters from the expanded universe. This could have been a great opportunity, but they didn't. But yet again, though, another thing I want to say is, for a while, we're starting to see more we're starting to see more representation when it comes to the Legends continuity. We've been getting some pop vinyls. We have gotten other characters from the expanded universe that were turned into Black Series figures. We're getting a hardback cover of the Old Republic comics. The basically kind of like the prequels to Knights of the Old Republic. There is all kinds of things. So who knows? later down the line, if things keep going well, we will definitely see Mara Jade, Darth Bane, all kinds of other characters from the expanded universe. Because, guys, there's a market for the expanded universe. There's plenty of people who love the expanded universe, and there's actually people who actually enjoy both what is the new canon and Legends and actually have love for both. Also, it'll just be cool just to show the love to these characters. But I'm kind of starting to like ramble on, and if I keep rambling on, I'm just gonna do more mess ups, and I don't want to do more mess ups when I'm trying to explain things. But either way, I hope you all enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and may the Force be with you always.